will tell you. I quote Sheikh Gumi. He said that everywhere he went to meet with the bandits, the DSS is with him, police is with him, NDI is with him, every security apparatus is they are with him. So if you are with him, then you know the destination or the location of the bandit. This thing started in a little form. It started with Mohammed, with bows and arrow. Then you want to ask yourself, how did they get guns and machineries? And so even when I was speaking in Europe and when I was asked this same question, I said, look, Nigerians don't produce guns. We don't even have the capacity, with all due respect. We don't even produce bullets. But here we are, we have some of the most sophisticated weapons. Somebody is bringing them in. Somebody is financing them in. Even when Donald Trump said he was going to march into the country and all of that, the question I always ask is that, find out who are supplying this bandit with these guns. Cut off the supply. If you are, because everything that's happening in Nigeria is known by British, is known by France, is known by America. They have the intelligence report. They even have intelligence report more than you, because they know how those things are flowing in and taken out. They have all the radars they can read and know. So who is supplying the weapons? Who is financing? Who is bringing the machinery men to come and cause destruction in the country? Those people know it. So cut the supply. Trump does not even need to come into Nigeria. He doesn't even need to send any troop. The moment he cut the supply, they know the supplier, that will stop and reduce the killing. Killings is done on every aspect of Nigeria, every area, Muslim, Christian, those who even worship juju and all of them, they are all being affected. So therefore, if we are sincere, and the international community is sincere, cut the supply, empower our own army and all with the right weapons so that they can deal with the remaining insurgency. And that's all, it's finished. But those who are benefiting from it, they are benefiting from it, seriously benefiting from it, and that's why they are using Nigerians as pawns. That must be stopped.
President Obasanjo described insecurity in Nigeria as an industry, and that we don't have the capacity to deal with this issue. If you now marry to the fact that Benin Republic, they had a coup, they ran to us according to government sources. They ran to us, say, come and help us, we can't deal with this. Why has Nigeria not been able to call for support to deal with insecurity, almost getting to 20?
Conspiracy within the system. There's a conspiracy within the system. There are those who are benefiting from it internally and externally. In fact, I have a cousin who happened to be a police commissioner in Zamfara. He came out and probably said it clearly that the people in government are involved in this enterprise. They sponsor them, they put them online, and they give them weapons to do exactly what they are doing. So there's a conspiracy against the state by the people within the state, and at the same time externally. I believe strongly that Nigerians have the capable soldiers. Equipment, yes, it can be improved. Yes, the right sense of mind is a little bit jettisoned, because those who want to fight for the country, imagine a soldier who was at the battlefield. He was just trained. He was just trained. This was something that a soldier said. I am not the one who said it. He was just trained. And then when he went to the field, he saw his trainer on the other side. He said it. He said he saw his own trainer on the other side. It's not because of the covenant that is already signed that even if it's your parent or mother that is on the other side, you battled with him. That's how he was able to continue with that strength of mind to continue the battle. Because ordinarily he was shocked. How could that have been? You have a general in Nigeria and you're going alone to a field. How? You want to ask those particular questions. Where is his battalion or where is his team? Those are things that are very serious questions that you need to ask. So those who are interested in enjoying and kind of busting their own pockets should know that they have things to answer. They have people to answer to, the Nigerian people, and God Almighty is also watching. Don't ever think that you are going to escape it. It can't be possible. It's either you suffer it here or you suffer it in heaven, or in hell, as the case may be. So So there's a conspiracy against the state on a continuous basis. Those who found themselves in power use it to empower themselves and then to make sure that they gain power against the people. The people are the ones that are being used as a playing ground. And that is the reason why the people need to understand now, and they have to wake up. The youth, the aged, the persons with the intelligent capacity, please, we need to fight for the survival of this country, and we have the necessary tools to do so.
Do you fear that President Bola Tinubu could win again in 2027? And if you do or you don't, what do you think can be done to forestall the possibility of his re-election in 2020?
There is nobody that cannot be defeated. Nobody. Yes, today you may be in a right frame of mind thinking that you have money, you have the people, or some of the people that you've been able to buy, the institutions that you've been able to buy. I am a kind of a person who believes strongly in a collective responsibility and continue to soldier on. Check my history. Even if I'm the only one, I'll be on the street fighting for the soul of Nigeria because I believe in it. There is nobody that cannot be defeated. Yes, the pathway may be different, which is, of course, what you're asking, how do we do it? And I cannot say it openly on the public, but definitely it's doable. Anybody that tells you that somebody cannot be defeated, where are those who have hold them? There are quite a number of them who believe that they are infallible and they are not be defeated. I believe he is defeatable. There's nothing that tells you that he cannot be defeated. I believe in it strongly, but the pathway, that has to be thought about very well.
For the sake of clarity, Nigerians will want to know your principal, His Excellency Peter Obi, under which platform is it likely to run for 2020?
Well, like I said, it's somebody who believes in this country and is working with a lot of people. In the short period of time, he will make his announcement for the interest of the Nigerian people to know. That I can assure you. Because at the moment now, it's not Yunus Atanko that is running. It's Mr. Peter Obi that is running for it.
You can read his mind.
Of course. That is the reason why I've been able to give you this answer. And I've always said, anywhere Mr. Peter Obi is going, me, Yunus Atanko, will be with him. And I know also the obedient movement will be with him. And so, by the time it's ready, I just wanted to employ on everybody a little patience, and then we will get there, and then we will make this announcement for every Nigerian to see and to hear.
What is the present relationship between your principal and the national chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure?
Let me give you an explanation. Peter Obi does not do politics of calumny or anger or fighting with anybody. If there's anybody that you've ever had that Peter Obi call he or her name or insult anybody, you can mention it. None. So he has a very cordial relationship with everybody. But what he will not do is that if your path and principle does not go with him, he go on his own, you go on your own. Sell your market, I sell my own. In fact, what he said was that if today anything happened to Abure's family or something like that, he will go and do his own support and consolidation as somebody, as a Nigerian, which is entitled to do for everybody. But hear him fighting with anybody, Peter Obi will not do that. And I think it's a nice principle that everybody should imbibe. In that case, you will have a very egalitarian society and a peaceful one. Peter Obi said, sell your market, I will sell my own. We are going into the public.
But why have we not seen him in most fora that the Labour Party has gotten involved? But we've seen his running mate at the 2023 elections, Dati.
Remember, there is the Alex Otti-led Labour Party. You will always see him with the Alex Otti, Senator Nanadi, and all of that. And even as the last election in Anambra, the election nominee was done by Abure and the rest of them. We went in and campaigned, even though the election was one of an election that was almost sold to the highest bidder, as the case may be. But we still participated, as the case may be. But it doesn't show that Peter Obi did not stay for the Labour Party. He was there. He was almost everywhere. He campaigned and then did what he has to do.
Is he planning to run again?